We got something pretty cool for you today. This is a custom installed radar and laser defense system. A lot of people might not even know that this is a thing. Discreet is the name of the game on these, so we're going to start out inside here, and there's quite a few components to this that you don't even see once it's done. So we're going to start on the driver's side above the instrument cluster, and there we're going to put our alert LEDs and our GPS antenna. After that, we're going to move on to the outside and get our radar receivers mounted. This one here is for the rear. You can see we fabricated an aluminum bracket to mount that to one of the factory bolts on the bumper crash bar. So this doesn't actually get mounted to the bumper cover, so if you pull the bumper cover off, this radar receiver stays with the car. The difference with the laser heads is they do get mounted to the bumper cover, so this Deutsch connector here, we install that so if the bumper cover needs to come off, it'll unplug just like it would if McLaren put them on there. And you can see our wire just run along with the factory harnesses. And here's the front wiring, same thing, Deutsch connector for those laser heads, and then wrapped in factory matching wire covering. Now we're going to turn a pile of acrylic into a finished laser head mounting pod. The laser heads are just little rectangular boxes, which honestly they just wouldn't look very good that way on this car. There's not really a flat surface on this car, as you can see. We start out by figuring out some edge profiles on the bumpers, making ourselves some templates, and then transferring those into CAD so that we can laser out our pieces that we're going to stack and bond together. And so those will make up our X and Y axis. From there, we'll put the top-down view bumper profile, which we're calling our Z-axis. And we'll do that the old-fashioned way, just using a router table and the appropriate arc. It's super important that the laser heads are mounted level and square to the road. They need to be looking straight ahead, and they also need to be perfectly level for maximum effectiveness. And on these, depending on the vehicle, it's going to determine how many laser heads you actually need. On this, we did 3 in the front and 3 in the rear. It's a car that has a pretty small frontal area, so it's not as easy to get a laser reading on as, say, like a full-size truck would be. Like a big truck with a big chrome grille, it could get as many as 5 to 7 laser heads just to make sure that it's properly protected. So here it is all wrapped up. You can see the 3 locations in the front and the 3 in the rear. Kind of blends in a little nicer than just those rectangular pods stuck on wood. For controlling this K40 system, there's actually 2 different options. This particular one, we use the handheld remote, which a lot of people opt for. And then on the Expert system, there's actually a wired controller that we would flush mount somewhere. And then really all you see in the interior when you're using it is the alert LEDs that we did earlier in the video in that instrument cluster surround.